What's going on, you guys? It's Cody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another quick video here on what it's like to live in Santa Clara. We're gonna just drive around this area, show you a little bit about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play here. Now, it's a little bit windy out here, so hopefully the audio is picking up really well. You'll have to kind of forgive that. But the cool thing about Santa Clara is you get these big, tall trees. Santa Clara just kind of has this different feel to it. You get out here and it just feels like a different part of St. George. You're only maybe, 20 to 35 minutes to downtown, depending on, where in Santa Clara you're at and where you're going. But you're still relatively close to downtown St. George and everything else you need to be, but you've got everything right here. You've got all your grocery stores, your bank, your gym, your office buildings, everything you need is still gonna be right here in Santa Clara. So there's a good chance you might never even have to go into downtown unless you wanted to. So with that being said, we're gonna take a look at some houses here. If you're thinking about making a move to the area, make sure to reach out to me. Call, text, or email anytime. I love hearing from you guys. Me and my team have helped people from all across the world make a move right here to St. George, and we'd love to help you as well. So if you're thinking about making the move, my information's on the screen. Call, text, or email anytime. And let's have a chat about the type of home and lifestyle that you're looking to have. All right, without further ado, let's jump into it and go take a look at Santa Clara. So guys, again, outside the window here, you can see that in Santa Clara, you really get a different style of home. There's a little bit of wind rolling in. It's partially because there's a storm, but it's also just because you're kind of sitting up a little bit higher, at least here in this neighborhood. So you really get different varieties of homes. Look at this house right here. Sorry, you might have missed it, but just driving by, I mean, you get a ton of houses out here that all have varying styles and designs. You're gonna get some houses that just have your standard stucco. You're gonna get some houses that have siding, and the stucco colors are gonna vary. Most of these houses will have flat roofs or tile roofs, but you're gonna get some different type of looking houses compared to what else we've seen here on the channel. This is very typical of this age of the home. They were thinking they were doing the right types of houses, and at the time, they were coming up with some really unique styles here in Santa Clara. So we're actually just gonna pass Canyon View Park right here. Show you the park out the window here. So considering, the time of year when we're filming this video, you can see that, you really could access the outdoors just about any time of year here in St. George. That's one of the beautiful things about living here, is you get the ability to do that. There's parks all over. In the summer, you can go to the splash pad, the pool. I mean, a lot of people have pools themselves, right? So there's just so much to do here, and there's just immense access to the outdoors. Lots of people will go to Sand Hollow, they go to the national parks, or they just even, get up on these hills that you have right here in your backyard and go climbing, go hiking, mountain biking, all that type of stuff. So there's really so much to do here in Santa Clara and just St. George in general. And yeah, let's take a look at some more houses. So guys, as we drive down the street here, you can see the houses here behind me. I just wanted to kind of talk with you a little bit differently here in this video. So the thing to know about Santa Clara, like I said, you're about 15, 20, 30 minutes west of downtown St. George. So It really just depends on where you're coming from, where you're going to. Santa Clara is a little bit older. You know, you're gonna find houses from the, sometimes in like the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, and even new construction homes still. So out the window here, you can see a variety of homes. They're all gonna kind of have that St. George feel. You know, you're gonna find some houses with the, pretty much everything will have tile roof, and then you'll have some with siding, you'll have some with stucco. You're gonna have a little bit of variety when it comes to the houses here in Santa Clara. So something to keep in mind there. When it comes to prices, again, you're probably looking at prices like in the $500,000 to $700,000 range for most of your, average size houses, right? Your median home size. So homes are going to be, let's say 3,000 square feet, 3,500 square feet. You're going to get 4, 5, 6 bedrooms, just depending on the house, and you're going to get, a good amount of space. You're going to get a single family home. You've got houses like this, and you've got a little bit of variety with this. So as you can see, there's some variation there, and yeah, so your average home is going to be like 400,000, probably like on the lower end, but most of them are going to be like 500,000 to 700,000 for a nice home here in Santa Clara. The other good thing though is that you can find your $1 million plus home. So if you're looking in that price range, you can find those here in Santa Clara. It's just going to depend on the neighborhood. So I would say that if you've seen some of my other videos, one thing you'll know that I always say is that the thing I love about St. George is you can get a starter home in an area and then go 2-3 neighborhoods over and get a $1 million home. So it's really nice when it comes to like upgrading to a new home to have the same that same neighborhood, because what's going to happen is, let's say you move to an area, you want to buy a $500,000 house just to get started, and maybe it's a starter home, or maybe you just don't want to commit to such a big purchase right away. Well, you can move to an area like this, Santa Clara, buy a $500,000 home, and then let's say you're ready to upgrade. In a couple of years, you want that $1 million home, you want something a little nicer. Maybe it's the dream home. You can actually go out and start looking at houses that are $1 million plus in the same neighborhood. Really, it's like 1, 2, 3 neighborhoods over. So you really get that sense of community. You don't have to leave all your friends. You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm moving way to the other side of town or to another city. You can really do all of that within one city. So that's the nice thing about St. George in general, but you can see that here in Santa Clara. You can see it in Bloomington. You can see it in Washington. You get that type of neighborhood feel. So again, starter homes and really nice houses like these ones, within a couple neighborhoods of each other. So with that said, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video on Santa Clara. If you want to learn more about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play here, then make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video. When I release these new videos, you'll get notified when you hit that subscribe button and the bell for the notifications. Also, reach out to me. Call, text, or email anytime. My information's here on the screen. I'd love to talk to you about the type of home and lifestyle you're looking for when you make that move. And without further ado, we'll catch you in the next one.